Good morning, y'all. It is Wednesday. Let's get this started. All right, y'all. So for today, we are going to be doing a soft look. I've been doing soft looks lately, and I have been just loving them. You know, I feel like it makes my face look, how can I put it? I'm not gonna say softer, but like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Honestly, I don't know what word to use. So, yeah, I just feel like it makes my face look a little better than how I did my makeup before. Don't get me wrong. It is still a full coverage look. It's just obviously a softer look. Just doing the brows real quick here. Okay, that brow looks good. You know, it's hard to do your brows when you don't have much to work with, so you kind of just do what you can, work with what you got. You know, it's funny how some people are like, oh my god, I have like sparse brows, but yet they have like a full set of brows basically. It's like, honey, ain't nothing sparse about your brows. You got freaking brows. Be quiet. You know? I have some brows, but there's like, these are sparse brows. Now, I did a pink look yesterday, a soft pink look yesterday. I don't know what I want to do today. Like I've told you guys before, I don't plan these things out. You know, I kind of just sit at my vanity and then I figure it out then, you know? As y'all have seen in videos, I'm always like, do I want to use? Do I want to use this? Do I want to use that? You know, very rarely do I already have something in mind as to what I want or what I'm going to do. Looks good enough, I think. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna take this cotton pad. Now this is it's got some micellar water on it. Just gonna go over the top to get rid of the glue, the brow glue, any brow glue that got, you know, right above here. I'm taking a dry one and just drying it up. Just like that, looks good. Now lately I have been using the Morphe brow, what is this, a pomade, I guess? I cannot remember. Anyway, but I've been using just an angle brush. This is from Wet n Wild. Y'all already know I love me some Wet n Wild brushes. But yeah, that's what I've been using. This is just to darken up the brows some. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna go ahead and do the other one real quick. And it's okay that they're not perfect because we're gonna clean them up anyway, so it's fine. No worries there. All right, so that looks good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a setting powder, a translucent setting powder. This is from Miss A. And I'm going to set the brows before I go in with my pan. Okay, I think that's set enough. Now, the reason I like to set my brows is because when I go in with either my pencil or my pen, which I'm going to use a pen. I'm going to use this one from Maybelline. Great pens, by the way. Absolutely love these. When I go in with this or pencil, it helps it grip better. So, a little makeup hack for you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and draw in some individual brows here because I'm missing. As y'all can see, I'm missing brows around here, just some around there. Let's make these look as good as we can. Okay, and I'm going in with the lightest hand. You know, I don't want to be too harsh with it, so okay, that looks good. Now, we are going to clean it up, and now for me to clean up my brows, what I do is I add a little bit more micellar water to that cotton pad, and I take a angled brush like this, and I'm just going to dip it in there, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna clean up the brows. Okay, that looks good. We are done with the brows. All done. Well, no. We are not done with the brows. So what I like to do afterwards is I like to lock this in. So I'm gonna go back in with the glue here, and we're just gonna go over the brows. Ow. just like that. And then we'll do the other side. There we go. And then if I need to go back and clean it up again, which looks like I do on this side, just go back and clean it up. There we go. See? Simple. Easy. Maybe not so easy because honestly it took me a little bit to get my brow routine down. And honestly, it's constantly changing, so yeah, Okay, now that the brows are done, then I go in with primer. Primer, and I'm gonna use one of my favorites, this one right here. I love this primer. Oops. Okay, that's looking good, feels good. We'll let that set. While we let that set, we're gonna go ahead and do our eyes. Now, this is where I have no idea what I'm gonna do. None. So, instead of keeping you guys here with me, let me go figure it out, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, so I'm back. So y'all can see lids are primed, did some whatever. Now this is the eye look that we're gonna do today. It's very simple, very easy, and we're gonna be using two different eyeshadow palettes, both from Morphe, Flickering Sands and Outer Space. So these two right here is what we're gonna be using. So for the big one, what's it called? Flickering Sands. We're gonna go into that eyeshadow color. Just take a nice floofy brush, dip that in there, and you're just gonna put that right above your crease, bringing it all the way in. And we're just gonna work that color in. We're gonna build it up. Okay, that's looking good. There we go. Now we're gonna go in with the other palette, Outer Spice. Did I say outer space? Outer spice. I don't know. Anyway. And for that, we're going to go into this pinky nude color. Just using a flat brush. And that's just going to go on our lid. There we go, very easy. We're gonna go back into the other palette and we're gonna go into this light shade right there. Just put that right underneath our brow bone. Give us a little brightness there. There we go, that looks good. I didn't add any more product. I'm just kind of going back in with what's already in there. Okay. I am gonna darken it up just a little bit here, just like I did on the other one. And with that, you do have to go in with just a little bit more product. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's put these to the side. Now, I gotta clean up. Clean up as I go, because I've been having too much of a mess around here. Too much. Okay, let's go ahead and clean up this right here. And I'm just gonna take that same cotton pad that I have with micellar water. Okay, looks good. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into foundation. Okay, we're gonna be using NARS, and I am in the shade Aruba. Yeah. Give that a little shake. Just put that on the back of my hand. I am going to go in with some of this because this does oxidize quite a bit. So I need to just lighten it up just a little bit. Take my little thing here and I just mix it on top of my hand. Like I have a little, what do you call it? Little mixing plate thing. I just get so lazy, don't feel like cleaning it. So it's clean. I just, you know. All the times with most of my foundations, I'm having to mix them just because they're either too dark or too orange. But yeah, okay. That is done. Okay, spatula has been cleaned. Put that down. Now let's go ahead and jump right into our foundation. Now I like to use these things right here. They're like little cushions to apply my foundation. So that's what I'm going to use. And I just take some, tap it on. See that right there? And start smacking my face. I always forget to add lip gloss because I'm gonna need a lip balm. You don't have to. That's my alarm. No, you don't have to, but I find it definitely preps your lips for when you're ready to go in with what am I trying to say? With your lip liner and your lipstick or whatever it is you want to use. Okay, and that is set. I'm gonna try and bring you guys in closer. Look at how pretty that sets it. And usually when I go in with a brush, I usually have to go back in with a sponge because I feel like it smooths it out. But with this thing right here, like it's so smooth, you guys. Like so smooth, and so it's just nice. It's very, very nice. So if you can pick you guys some of these. I got these on Temu. They were pretty cheap. I got like a pack of 12 for like $3 or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a while. Anyway. Trying to get my concealers here. Now, we're gonna go in with some bronzer, and we're not going to use contour. We're only going to use bronzer. I have been loving this one from ColourPop, the bronzer stick. It's so smooth, you guys. Like, it's really, really nice. Anyway, this is in the shade Moonstone Beach. So, I mean, look, that's how much I have left. Oh, shit. I thought I got stuck there for a minute. Anyway, so just all over here, right there, like that, and then I go with some right there, and some right there. Just like that. Just like that. Take my brush, just blend it in. Blend it up, not down. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. Once that is nice and blended, then I go in here. There we go. Now this side. Okay, that is looking good. Looking nice and bronzed up. Put that back. Like I said, we clean as we go. We clean as we go. Now, for blush. Wanted to keep it. I don't want anything too harsh. But like I never know what blush I'm gonna use. Ever. So could use like a marble work. There we go. We use this one. Copper Etiquette from e.l.f. Should I use that one? Or where is it? This one. I think this will go better with the eyeshadow. So let's use this one instead. This is Cheeky, Lychee, whatever, however you say it. That's that one. So we're just gonna put that right there. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Take our blush brush and we blend. There we go. It looks really pretty. Nice. Soft. Soft. The key word here is soft. Okay, put this back. There. Now we're going to go in with our concealer. So as y'all know, I use these two concealers, the Tarte Shape Tape and the Too Faced Born This Way. This is in the shade 35N and this is in the shade Nude. So let's use these here. Of course, gotta get my chin. Always do the side of my lips. Add a little bit here, a little bit there. And down the nose. And then right on the forehead. Just like that. Just like that. That's it. That's it. Now for my under eyes, I like to go in with the Too Faced. Just right. A little bit in there. A little bit right there. There. And there. I know I used to use a lot more concealer, but I've changed my ways. I have. I've seen a new light. Not really. I just, it's such a full coverage concealer. I realize I really don't need as much as I thought I did. Anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend all this out off camera because then it's just gonna take forever and I don't feel like fast forwarding all that. So let me do this, just blend it off real quick off camera and I will be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Everything has been blended. Now I did add, where is it? A little bit of the NARS concealer, kind of just right here. This is in the shade Tiramisu, so I did add a little bit of that, and I did set all of the liquids and creams down with this setting spray real quick. I'm itchy. When I'm itchy, I just go in with a beauty blender because if I scratch it, you know, it's just gonna come off. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to powder. Now, lately, I have been really, really loving a pink under eye, bright pink under eye. So I'm gonna go in with the She Glam powder. And what I love about this is it's got the pressed powder on top, and of course inside it's got its regular powder. So we're actually going to be using the whole thing. Usually I'll just use the top and I'll go in with a different actually no, I'm gonna go in with the top and I'm gonna use the where's she at? Hold on a second. Here she is. Okay. I sure did. Anyway, we're gonna go with the Huda Beauty in Cherry Blossom Cake. Okay, so first I'm gonna go with the pressed powder. I used to do it the opposite. I originally did it this way, but then I started doing it the opposite way. But then I noticed when I did it with the loose powder first and then the pressed powder, I was creasing, and no. Anyway, so of course, before we go in, we want to blend anything out. And take your little powder puff, dip it in there, take off any excess on your hand or your palm or wherever you want. Blend out any creases that you may have. Okay, and then go with your puff. Just like that. Looks very nice. I like to go ahead and set the creasing within my nose because, yeah. Okay. That looks good. That's exactly what I want. I like to bring it out some too. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Get the puff ready for the next go round. Now, I have also tried the whole just using a brush and setting with the brush. No, I am not quite there yet. I still had I had even more creasing doing it that way. And it was bad. It was bad. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna take that same powder and I'm going to go down my nose because I do not use highlighter. So this for me works as a highlighter. I literally own one highlighter. That's it. Do I use it? Extremely, extremely rarely. Like, extremely rarely do I use that. Now, different poof. And we're gonna go in with this, and we're gonna just go right on top of that. Okay, with a pressed powder, you know, it helps set everything down, but if I really want to get into those creases, a loose powder I find helps really well. Just want to make sure there's no little tiny little fibers, you know, that could go into my eyes, because then my eyes start to water and then it's all ruined. I can't. Okay, that looks good. I know you're like, wait, girl, that's too much. Trust the process, okay? Trust the process. Okay, let's close her up. Yeah. Let's put them to the side real quick. I'll put everything up in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and contour the nose. Now for that, I'm using this right here. This is in the shade Barbados Babe. Got this off of Temu. Okay. I've used it quite a bit. I love this stuff. It's great. I should probably order another one. But I like it. All right, that looks good. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with our bronzer. Which bronzer do I want to use? I'm gonna stick with the Juvia's Place. This one is in the shade Tan. So as y'all can see, I use it quite a bit. I love it. So I use the top shade. This one right here, the top one. I use that one for my forehead. They really think it's time to get another one, but you know, I like a warm bronze. Okay, I think that's how it should be. I guess some people have more cooling bronzers. I don't know. I just like mine to be nice and warm. That is what I like. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down some. Just a little bit down here, but we're gonna go in with the bottom shade. Just take another brush. We're just gonna twirl that in there. Just like that. It's not necessarily contour, just warming up the face here. And I like to take it down here. Not too much. kind of enhance the jawline that I don't have. Okay. You know what I really want to try out? You know how people put like contour? Yeah, contour like all up in here, and then they like bring it down. They like bring it down, and it's supposed to give you that like look. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who do that, they like make their chin like this, and then they do it, and then as they're blending it out, they're like slowly bringing their face forward. So it's like, why you lying? Why you lying? Like, do it on somebody who actually has a double chin, hence me. So I should try that, and I'll let you guys know if it works. Actually, I'll even just show you guys, just not today. I'm trying to do that today. I'm just not. I'm not. Anyway, what do I? Oh, blush. Yes, we need to move on to blush. Now we're gonna stick with the pinkyish. I'm gonna go in with Juvia's Place Volume 2. And for that, I'm gonna go into these two, but I'm gonna mainly focus on this one. It's a very nice light pink. So I'm gonna add the darker shade first. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, it looks good. Now we're gonna stick with the lighter pink shade right there. Okay, that looks cute. All right. Now we will be going back to dip into that to kind of refreshen some of this, but for now, let's go ahead and set real quick what we have on, and then I'm gonna set with loose powder, and then I'm gonna spray again, and then I'm gonna set with a pressed powder. I'm gonna go in with I'm gonna do all this off camera, by the way, so I'm just gonna show you what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna go in with, hold on. Yeah. So I'm gonna spray, and then I'm gonna go in with this one, Sweet Honey, and then I'm gonna let that set down, and then I'm gonna spray again, and then I'm gonna set with this, the shade 320. Yes, it's a lot of setting, but it works for me, works for my face, keeps my makeup. You know, I know that you don't have to. I didn't used to do it that way, honestly. I used to set like once or twice and I was done, but I found that this just works better for me. So for my final set, for the final spray, I actually go in with this one right here. I have been loving this setting spray. These two have been my go-tos lately. So I usually set twice with this one, spray twice with this one, and then for the final one, I use this one. These two are great, and they are not expensive. So if you're looking for some good setting sprays, I recommend these two. Anyway, let me go do what I just said off camera, and I will be back. Yeah. All right, y'all, so I'm back. I have set my face twice already, so we're gonna go back in and bring in some color back into the face, because obviously the powders kind of took some of that away. So I'm just going back in with the bronzer, just a little bit, not too much. And I'm showing you guys all of this because this is what I do. Now, of course, like I said in my last video, you do not have to do this much. You do whatever you want. Add as much or as little makeup as you want. You know, you just do you, who cares? If you like it and you're happy with it, what everyone else thinks does not matter. it does not matter. Now, I know that's always easier said than done because, you know, our society, you know, we judge people and we be looking at people like, you look weird. But once you learn to kind of just get past that, you will come to realize you'll be a lot happier. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. You will be a lot happier. You know? Because if we're constantly worried about what other people think, you'll never have, what am I trying to say? You'll never be able to truly love yourself. You know? I know this sounds weird, but you know, you can always go look in the mirror and be like, you know what?
I'm awesome. I'm amazed. I look fabulous today, and no one can tell me otherwise.
You know, let the haters hate, because usually when people be hating is because they jelly. They jelly. And even they're like, oh no, I'm not jealous. You just let, no girl, you jealous. Because why do you need to point that out? You know, what is it about yourself that it's so insecure that you need to make others feel down? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At least that's what I think. That's just what I think. So, there you go. Little Edie motivation for the day. I'm going crazy with this blush, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that powder puff from earlier with the light. And I'm gonna actually put it right above the blush. Just like that. Kind of bring that brightness back into my face. It's down the nose again. Just like that. There, that looks so pretty. Let's go back in with the nose contour. I haven't added any more product. I'm kind of just using what's on the brush, but it looks like I need to go in with more product. Okay. Not too much more, not too much more. There we go. Heck yeah, that is looking so cute. So cute. Okay, and I feel like the brightness under here, you move it out, that's what gives it that soft look, you know, just like that. I don't know, I just think it gives it a soft look. Anyway, let's move on to eyeliner. So let's go ahead and do the eyeliner. I probably will fast forward this because I need to concentrate when I do my liner, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Let's put that away. That looks very nice. Very nice. Now, let's go ahead and what am I doing? Take off this lip balm here. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I think I'm gonna go for a nude lip today. Yep. Now I just gotta find a good lip liner. That looks good. We're gonna go in with this one. This is from Morphe. This is in the shade Sugar Pie. Sugar Pie. There. Nice and sharpened. Let's go ahead and line these lips. Okay, that looks good. Now we're gonna go in with this lipstick. This is MAC. This is in the shade Yash. Yep, there we go. That looks so pretty, you guys. All right, let's move on to mascara. Some mascara. Now, if you wanted to keep it, if you wanted to keep this like a super soft look, you could always just tight line, right there, and then just curl the lashes and add some mascara. You could do brown for a more natural look. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go in with black. So let's do that. Okay, that is looking so pretty. Okay, let's go in with our mascara. Y'all already know Essence. Love this mascara. Love this mascara. All right, and that is looking very nice. Now, I'm gonna show you guys a little hack kind of thing that I saw on the TikTok, and I tried it, and I was like, that's really good. So you're gonna take a setting powder, any loose setting powder. Take a little fluffy brush, and then you're gonna take your eyelash curler and you're gonna put some powder right on there, just like that. And what that will do, make sure your lashes are still a little tacky. What that will do is you can go ahead and go in and curl your lashes again. And that helps the lash not stick to the curler. Is what that does. I think it's great. I think it's great because my lashes be getting stuck. Like, stuck. Anyway. Yeah, it looks good. They don't look as intense on camera, but trust me, they look nice. They look very nice. Yeah, that looks really, really pretty. Okay, now I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe and I'm just gonna clean off the lash curl. Okay, so I'll be back. I am going to set my face one last time. I'm gonna go do my hair, fix my hair, and I'll be back to show you guys everything, even though this is technically the final look, but you know. I'll be back. All right, y'all, I am back, and of course, this is the final look. The hair is looking amazing, but let's focus on the face. Look at this, guys. It is so pretty, very soft makeup, and that is what I have been into lately. It just, I don't know, something about it just is nice. It's nice, soft makeup, nothing too intense. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love my intense looks, and I may go back to that, but for now, this is me. For now. We'll see. You never know. Tomorrow I might wake up and be like, you know what? Contour, snatch those cheeks. But anyway, this is it. Hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me for more. That video on the history of makeup, it is coming, guys. I promise it is. It's just past weekend, went to the fair again, and then it kind of just, and honestly, the only time I could really film that would be on the weekend. So probably this weekend I might film the first part of that, because during the mornings of the week, it's hard for me to do that. So it'll definitely be a weekend project. But anyway, I'm done. I gotta go. I will see you all later. Bye, guys.